Welcome back, people. This is episode number 18 of Christian Michael's Figure Review, and I am pretty excited for this because this is a really cool pickup that I got in a trade. Been doing some trades on Facebook to update my figure collection, and this is one of the rare gems that I've been able to procure. So let's jump right into it. And there you see him. D-Generation X Supreme Team Series 5 by Mattel. There you can see Shawn Michaels and Triple H in the packaging. There you see pictures of Shawn and Hunter up on top there. Series 5 Supreme Teams. I didn't even know that they had a series called Supreme Teams. Definitely was not into collecting WWE figures at that time when these came out. And check it over on the back. You can see also in the series a 2-pack with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Chris Jericho and Carlito and Primo. So that would lead me to believe this probably came out around the time of WrestleMania 25 or a little bit thereafter, considering that you got a Ricky the Dragon and Chris Jericho 2-pack. So that would be a cool 2-pack to own. But I'm really excited that I was able to get this. These Mattels that you see in the black and red packaging, the older series Mattels, are really, really hard to get your hands on. And the ones that you can actually get your hands on are really, really expensive. I gave up a boatload of figures in a trade to get these guys, but trust me when I tell you this, it was definitely worth it. I'm very happy to have this. Almost don't want to open it, but yeah, I want to open it. Come on, so let's get them open. You guys are probably like, why has he got to tape himself opening them? Because what would be the fun if I opened them without you guys being there to witness it? Alright. There's Triple H. There's Shawn Michaels. And they both fell down. I want to show you here that this is something that the newer Mattels don't come with, but the older ones did. The display stands there. You see the WWE logo and a little peg there to put their foot so they stand up. And this just happens to be Triple H's display because there you see they usually came with a little cardboard nameplate, but I don't use those. Alright, let's take a look at Triple H first. It's a basic style figure, so it's got no chest plate, basic articulation. Triple H's hair is a little bit lighter, almost like orangey, blondish than I'm used to seeing in his figures. If you're wondering what I'm looking at the other Triple H figures that I have, and this hair is definitely lighter than the other Triple H figures. He's got that cross that he's been using as his logo for years on his elbow pad, so that was a nice piece of detail there. He's also got it on his boots with the little kind of a crappy skull when you think about it, considering that this figure does have some decent detail in it that they made. That's kind of a crappy skull there. He's got painted on what would be his tape there on his wrist and hand, which is a pretty cool touch. And there you see these are his DX tights, so he's got a cannon where his dick would be. I don't know what the hell he's trying to say, but you get the picture. And that's little caricatures of him and Shawn on either side, and the same thing on the back. So it's got pretty good detail for a basic style figure. I don't really like the color of the hair, but it's a nice looking figure. Now let's go to Shawn Michaels. There you see Shawn in his DX camo trunks. It does say DX on the back right there. There you can see, get a close-up of the boots. It's got some additional coloring on the toe tips. He's wearing it's painted on, but he usually wore those DX arm what's the word I'm looking for? Sweatbands on his wrist. They're painted on, but they did add the detail to it. Sean's beard is really a dark color, much darker than he really ever wore it in the ring. He does have his snake heart tattoo there on his arm, but it's not colored in. There are a few things that I don't like with these figures. Like I said, Sean's beard is too dark and Hunter's hair is too light. But the likenesses are really good, and these are really cool figures. But the only thing is that they're not elite style, so you can't do the classic DX pose where Sean, knelt down in front of Hunter, and then Hunter was behind him, something like that. You would see like that. But I'm glad to add these guys to my collection. They're looking pretty cool, so glad I was able to pick them up in a trade. If you can find them at the right price and you're a DX fan, I would definitely... What's Sean doing here? Oh, body slam. Anyway, I would say definitely pick them up. They're going to be hard to come by, as, like I said, most older Mattels, to me at least, have seemed to be hard to come by and come with a pretty hefty accessing price. So if you can make a trade for one, or even if you find one somewhere along the line, it's not going to break your bank. If you're a DX fan, hey, these guys will look nice chilling out together on the shelf. Get some close-ups of their faces. There you see Sean's face, there you see Hunter's face, and there you see my face. And with that, that's going to wrap up episode number 18, where we reviewed Supreme Team Series 5, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, also known as Triple H, and Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, the D-Generation X 2-pack. Please rate, comment, share, subscribe, and suck it. Nah, come on, you knew I had to throw that in there. This is a DX review. Rate, comment, share, subscribe, and you can suck it if you want to. And follow me on Twitter at Christian_973. I've noticed that my eyes look like they're looking down, but I'm really staring straight ahead. It's kind of weird. Anyway, you guys probably don't care. Next episode is number 19. I think we're going to do another Elite. These were the last wrestling figures that I picked up. And I want to get to some of the older figures that, maybe not older in terms of when they were released, but older in terms of how long I've had them. But I really, really wanted to get these guys out and get them displayed. So I was excited for that. Definitely going to do an Elite in episode 18. Or no, this was episode 18. Going to do an Elite in episode 19. And then we'll be at episode 20. Should we try voting again for episode 20? I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.